And hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much again. I want to say I'm so excited, you guys. You have no idea. I am actually this is going to be our first episode here on holistic love, and just kind of giving you the feel, the whole what we've come here to do, our vision, our passion, our dreams. I am Fox RedSky. I'm your astrologer, your matchmaker, and I've really come, and your host, of course, the host with the most. And I've come here today to not just introduce you to holistic love, but the team here at Holistic Love, and just our vision, what we're trying to express to you guys, why this is such a valuable resource to understand your own personal development, your self-love, wherever you are in your journey of love, whether you already found a relationship or you're looking, it doesn't really matter, or if you've just taken this time for yourself. Kind of talking the nitty-gritty. Again, we have today in the studio, we have Ashley Cantu.
Hi.
And we have the beautiful Jenna Love. They are also the hosts here on Holistic Love. Jenna, well, you want to go first and just kind of tell the audience a little bit about yourself, what you've come here to do, and yeah, thank you so much.
Yes. Hi, everybody. I am so honored to be here. And yes, we are excited to kick this off in such a powerful way so that we can make a grand difference in the world and inspire you to take action in your life, whatever that may look like, to take steps toward your personal development, to really dive into the intimacy of self and the intimacy that's available in the world around us. So, I am Jenna Love. I am a relationship and dating coach. I focus on intimacy with self and others, and I teach about vulnerability and what it's like to really step into a divine partnership. So I specialize in NLP and hypnosis and QTT. I work with clients one-on-one, and I also have group coaching programs that I guide people through to help them step into the radiant versions of themselves that they are meant to be.
Oh, woo, 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 woo,
Yeah.
woo. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jenna. We love, love, love having you here. And I also want to make sure that we do not forget the extra beautiful, sexy, amazing Ashley Cantu. Just tell us a little bit, what is bringing you to Holistic Love as a host here?
Well, thank you, Fox, for having me here. This wouldn't be happen if it wasn't for you. I just want to bring more light to this world. I feel like there's already a lot of harm, so we need to bring each of us more light to help one another, and that's by uh, doing and that's by having better relationships, starting with the one that you have with yourself. And once you have a good relationship with yourself, you can have a better relationship with others. And that has to do with healing traumas, patterns, or blockages that are inside. You need to heal that first so you can attract the better version of you.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yes. That is
Well
so
done.
beautiful. Yeah, and for all of our audience out there listening, I just want to let you know that none of us are perfect. We're all in our own journey right now, and the same to you. Like wherever you are in your journey, whether you're just taking the first steps of looking for a partner, or if you're already in a partnership, like nobody's got to figure it out. Like that's how we grow. We grow together. We figure these things out together. And I'm just so grateful to these two ladies right here, because as you learn, we're all learning, and as we all rise up together, and that's just a beautiful thing.
Yes, I'm so excited to share this journey with you guys. I know that for myself, I've been married, it'll be 10 years this year. And yes, and it has been quite an experience. And I have accumulated an incredible amount of wisdom and knowledge about what it's like to be in a divine partnership. And I'm super excited to share the good, the bad, the ugly with you guys. And also, hopefully inspire you to take action in your love life wherever you are right now, and to just show up being the best version of you that you can be in this day and age.
Yes. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Jenna. And Ashley, like, what can you tell our audience out there in terms of like being a single man or lady too, you know?
Well, a lot of people think being single is a bad thing, but I actually like it here, and I like. One thing that I do feel is like taking your time to find that right person, because nothing's worse is than ending up with the wrong person. So taking your time to get to fully understand the person before committing is 100% suggested to have a successful relationship. So I'm taking my time. Also working on myself. I don't just want to come with all this baggage or heal wounds and things that I still need to work on to the next person. So I'm working on myself. So when that person comes, he can see the best version of myself.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Ashley. We really, really appreciate those
Thank you.
words of wisdom, and she's absolutely right, audience. Like, you know, like trying to force something that isn't meant to be, like, that's, I think, 90% of our problems is that we're just so, you know, we're desiring that external validation, whether it's through a relationship or through money or through fame or whatever it is, that we forget that, if you know, to validate ourselves.
Yeah.
And not to seek it from an external place. So yeah, I love that. Kudos to you. And we'll definitely in the future upset, you know, episodes, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about, like, you know, self-care practices, you know, things you can do to love yourself so that your cup is so full that when Mr. Right or Mrs. Right shows up, you know what? You'll be ready, and you won't even be looking for it. You won't even be looking for it. Am I right, ladies?
That's right. They're just going to fall right into your lap.
And it always comes when you're not looking, because you're like working on you, and like you don't even notice that that person might be literally next to you or your friend already, but but when you're like seeking outside, you have all this stuff that you need to work on, then you're always gonna track the stuff that you haven't worked on, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really important that we become that person that we want to attract.
Yes.
To actually do the work to be that kind, loving, compassionate person that it is that you want to have sitting in front of you.
Yeah, I think we had talked about this before, Jenna. Like, you know, we like attracts like attracts like, and so when you are seeking someone who's considerate, and you're seeking, or even seeking someone who's physically fit or has the job and the money and all that stuff, like, but are you those things? Are you being those things? Like, ladies, what do y'all have to say about that?
Yes, it's such a valid point that you bring up, Fox, because whatever, you know, it's the law of the universe. So whatever frequency we are resonating at, that is exactly what's going to show up into our field. So doing the work to really tap into what brings you joy and really find what lights you up is part of the I guess the work that it takes to become that high frequency that you want to attract.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, like, and for me personally, I know that my highest goal here on holistic love is to be of service, and to be authentic and real. Like, I mean, I know, and like the ladies here, we're all on our own personal journey, just like you. And so, you know, no one's higher or lower. We're just at different places in our lives. We're just at different places. And so we're going to be real. We're going to be authentic. And that's, I mean, and we're going to be vulnerable for you.
I also think like see like how she said, like when you are asking for all these things, and like I'm like, are you those things? How she said, let's say a lot of people want a girl that looks like a Barbie, or a girl that wants a tall guy, blonde and fit, but it's like basically saying, I want a Barbie, but I'm not Ken. I'm like big and not like work on my health. I have all this stuff that I need to work on, but I want a perfect girl. It's like, how how are you gonna attract that if you are not that, you know? So I agree with what she said. Yeah.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah, and it's not that we're saying that only people who are beautiful deserve love. By all means, we
Yeah.
all deserve love, but it's like it's so important, and I cannot express this enough. Like loving yourself first, you know. And what does that look like? What do you think self-love looks like, y'all guys?
Mm. Oh, it's such a big piece. It's actually the foundation. When you can fully and radically accept yourself just the way you are, your flaws, your weaknesses, and love them. To love everything about you and deeply too. And to be able to look yourself in the mirror and say I love you and really, really mean it. And then when you make mistakes, to be that person that picks yourself up and says, you've got this, you can do this, get back on the horse, keep going. And I think that one of the most important aspects of self-love is being able to show up for yourself and hold yourself during hard times and not outsourcing that love and acceptance from other people, but instead choosing to love and accept yourself no matter what.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
And
yeah. I was just gonna say I want to add it to that, like not seeking validation from others, but yourself first. We tend to put people first and not us. So putting your first matters a lot, because you lose yourself when you put someone else. So it's always what you want, what I want, and then what we want. You know, like never lose yourself in the relationship, friendships. It's what makes you happy. Like you matter. Whatever you think matters first. Yeah.
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 Sometimes people turn into pretzels for other people,
Yes.
right?
People pleasers and like they
Oh,
get stepped over. I used to be there.
it's
Yeah.
so common.
And
Yeah.
and I also think like loving. I used to like I have a scar. Not a lot of people notice. Like I used to be like self conscious about my scar, and I had bangs, and I had like I never was self conscious about my stretch marks. But a lot of people are self conscious. Oh, my stretch marks, and it's like that's part of beauty. That's part of every woman is gonna have them. Every person is gonna come with wrinkles. We're gonna get old. It's beautiful. That's like a mark of get aging, you know, like every it's
Experience.
beautiful,
Yeah.
you know, to yeah. So I love my scar. I'm like I could take it off, but it's me. It's part of me. That's how I was born. And like my stretch marks and anything, any flaws, is how she said, accept yourself and your flaws. Yeah.
Yeah. And you bring up a really beautiful point, Ashley, and that's that like there's like TV love, there's like, you know, soap opera love, and then there's like there's real love, you know, and real love, whether it's self-love or relationship love or even friendship love, it's a mixed bag. There's going to be, you know, it's nothing in this world is perfect, and like we shouldn't try to seek it in ourselves or others, but I mean, we should try to continue to strive to be the best versions of ourselves, no doubt about it, but not in a way that would be detrimental or harmful. So thank you so much for bringing that up, Ashley.
Uh,
Yeah.
Like you, can I say something? Also, I was gonna say,
Prioritizing.
prioritizing your mental health, saying no, more no, because I used to be a yes person, and that again like people pleaser because I feel bad like for them. I'm like, what about me? It's not making me happy. It's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. And like things I'm like now I'm prioritizing my sleep. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna lose, like I count my hours of sleep. My sleep is like your self love. Is like that. If you take care of your sleep, the way you eat, the way your skincare, like that's you taking care of your mental health and your yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel, first of all, I want to say thank you so much, Ashley. That I feel so blessed to have these amazing women collaborating with me and with you, the audience, to really hone in on what holistic love is. Like, how does it mean to be whole within myself before I try and be whole with another? And as we go on that journey, you will as well, audience. And I just want to say, oh my God, I'm so blessed. I feel completely blessed to be around the amazing Jenna Love and the amazing Miss Ashley Cantu, because we all bring different perspectives, right? We all bring these perspectives of like, different, we're all at different points in our lives. And, I just feel like this is going to be such a beautiful symphony of high and low notes, and of vulnerability, of things that we want to talk about, in terms of love and what that means. So, I'm so excited, you guys. Oh my God, it's going to be so good. Oh yes. Is there anything that y'all would like to add in terms of y'all's goals? Anything you want to share with the audience in terms of what are the things we're going to be talking about?
Well, I actually have like written down like 100 topics. I literally do. Like I showed it to I did another interview and they're like, wow. And it's just a lot of knowledge, experience, things that I've gone through and courses that's helped me. I want to share it to the world to help others, inspire, motivate, or just heal them, through what I know. And yeah, just having each person to share light into this world is just beautiful. Yeah.
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 And what about you, Jenna?
Wow. Well, I love to talk about all things in singledom world. I love to really support the dating realm. And so I look forward to shedding light on attachment styles and how they show up in our relationships in the dating world and potential relationships. I'm excited about sharing about how we can figure out where our limiting beliefs are in our life and what we can do to actually kind of rewire those. I'm excited about really just diving deep around what it looks like to fully show up for yourself in a big way that's going to not only create a ripple effect in your relationships, but in the world. So yeah, I'm really excited about this synergy that we're creating, and I love all the different aspects that we're bringing in, and I think it's going to be super juicy.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Yes, absolutely, ladies. I totally agree with you. And audience, I really, as an astrologer, as a matchmaker, I'm kind of be excited to share some of not just my personal journey as a veteran and Apache woman and a filmmaker, but also a lot of my astrology knowledge that I don't necessarily use for prediction, but I use for personal development, that I use to understand myself more, and it's it's been a very valuable tool. And so, as you can tell from all of the things that we're sharing, whether it's through fitness, whether it's through understanding yourself, or understanding the stars and how you relate, it's really, we're just giving you a nice platter of tools to use, and you pick and choose what you want, because at the end of the day, the only guru that you need to listen to is the one staring at the mirror, and what's going to resonate and what's not. So I ask the audience to just take that, because you are your best teacher. You know what's real and what's right for you. So, but besides that, I am just like thrilled and just tickled pink to be here with y'all. I love you, Ashley. I love you, Jenna. And I love you, audience, and I just, oh my God, it's gonna be so freaking cool.
Yes.
And yeah, we've got so many guests that we're gonna be bringing on. We're gonna be talking about like sober life. We're gonna be talking about like how you can be a better version of yourself. We're gonna talk about the red pill movement a little bit. We're gonna talk about these things because when we talk about these things, when we bring these things to light, when we all rise up together, it's so powerful, you guys. It's so amazing what we can accomplish together. What do y'all think, ladies?
We're doing this.
Woo!
Yes.
All
If
right.
we put all a piece, and like everyone has a skill and all their knowledge, we're gonna help a lot of people. The more people that help others, the better the world is,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, well, I want to thank you so much tonight for tuning in, or today, wherever you are in the world. for listening to what holistic love is bringing onto the scene here in the podcast world. And I am just utterly grateful for your time, your energy, and I just want to remind you that you are all worthy of love. You deserve love, and it starts with you, though. It starts with you. Ladies, y'all want to add anything else to that? Final remarks?
Yes, I love that you mentioned that you are worthy of love, because you so are. You guys out there who are listening to us, just continue to, if you don't already, just like listen to your body, your mind. Start to tune into your intuition, because you have everything that you need, all the resources within you to be the greatest version of yourself. And so just keep tuning in, and we've got more tools and hacks and resources that are going to light up your world. Here we go.
And Ashley, any last final remarks?
Yeah, like you guys said, like we all deserve love. A lot of people might be feeling like when they date someone, oh, they're too good for me. I'm like, what if they are good for you? Like, you are at that good too. Like, we always feel we're not enough, but we all deserve happiness. We all deserve love. So you are worth it. And yes, don't forget.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You have a good night.